Oh, little Nexon, don't scream. Ah! Stop. It's a bit saddening for a family car. Very nice.
Big ups.
Big ups. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Matt.
What are we driving today?
Oh, it's a SsangYong Rexton. Stop.
Okay, we were actually having this issue earlier where I couldn't turn it off.
Stop.
How do you do it? Ah! Stop. Woo! Okay, SsangYong Rexton. This is a 7-seat off-road family SUV, Jacob.
I know.
Straight from the factory with some of the worst tyres in the world, but we'll come back to that. You are looking at a car that tops out at about 55 grand drive away with a Napa leather interior, decent driving dynamics, apparently good off-roading credentials. I don't know, not the best, but still, it's pretty damn good. But should you be spending your money on this or just, spend the cash on a Ford Everest? Just spend your God-given cash.
I think that's a lot more money, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
Should you stretch your budget by 50 grand? Today we're going to take you for an exterior tour of the SsangYong Rexton. We're going to check out its practicality and the interior as well. We're going to drive it around Saucy Corner as best as we can anyway with these silly tyres. And then we are going to launch it. See just how quick it is from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. And the results
Will shock you.
will demolish you.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't see that word coming.
Let's get into the review.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, Jacob. Let's talk about the looks.
Dude, I think this is a very handsome looking car.
It's a really good looking SUV. I think it has a presence.
It's very masculine.
Very masculine. I love these headlights here. Cool daytime running lights with turning signals there as well. You've also got 4 LED lights there. I think it's pretty bright LEDs. Not the best, not the worst. A big grille as well. Massive with these little nubs throughout them. You've got the SsangYong badge, Jacob, which means
2 dragons intertwined, rising to heaven.
that's exactly what it means.
I love the interpretive dance, bro.
I felt like I was interpreting something. Down the bottom, you've also got a little radar there. Interesting, because this thing doesn't have radar cruise control. You do have some cameras up there as well. It's got some safety features, not everything. And if you want to learn more about that, you need to check out the full review on CarSauce.com. It'll be live now.
Just go read it.
Go read it.
Go read something.
It's interesting.
In general.
It's cool. Oh, Jacob, there's one other plug I need to make.
What? Oh.
Buy yourself some new wipers. That's right, Daddy WiperTech has sponsored today's video yet again because they want you to stop having such bad bloody wiper blades on your car.
I think it's about time you
change it. It's been like years. And you're getting those stupid streaks. You don't need that in your life. WiperTech provide Teflon embedded rubber to give you the absolute best streak-free wipes in all weather conditions. With Aussie-based support, they will ship it directly to your door. And did I mention it's easy to install? A buffoon like me could even install it, Jacob.
Yeah, it only took you like 15 minutes, and you're an idiot.
Yeah, it should take you just a couple. So all you need to do is click the link in the description below or the pinned comment and use the code CarSauce15 to get 15% off your order plus free express delivery. Jacob, let's show you outside.
Let's do it.
Although this thing does come with all the off-road kit you need, a four-wheel drive low-range transfer case, it's got a winter mode for better traction. You've even got a locking rear differential. It's automatic.
Eaten.
Yeah, eaten, that's what I was supposed to say.
You've just eaten lunch.
Why did I do this? Why was I born? An Eaton automatic locking rear differential. Unfortunately, it comes with, I know this is going to sound like an exaggeration, it's not. It's probably the worst factory tires I've ever had the displeasure of driving with. These are Nexon tires. It's a Korean brand, and they work with Korean brands like Hyundai as well. And every time I see them on a car, I'm just like, oh, for God's sakes, because it's just like even on this grass, it struggles for traction.
Look, it's not confidence inspiring at all.
No, again, on this grass, it's like wheel slipping, and that's with four-wheel drive on, does my head in. Anyway, 18-inch wheels there, fat amount of rubber, so theoretically this thing should be comfortable on the road. We'll check that out if we're not skidding everywhere. You've got a 360 camera system, which is decent.
Yeah, it's good enough.
It does the job. You have keyless entry and go, of course. You've also got some really tinted privacy glass, roof rails up there, a very big lack of a side step, so it's annoying to get in.
Yeah, it's a big car too.
So I don't know why they don't just make that standard. I'm pretty sure you can get it as an option for almost $1,000, I want to say, but like not ideal. Anyway, Jacob, let's check out the bum. Alrighty, friend. Coming to the bum on the SsangYong Rexton. Got some pretty cool tail lights. I like the 3D effect in there, Jacob.
I feel like we've seen that on a few cars lately, haven't we?
We have. We really have. Four-wheel drive badge there. Rexton spelt out, nice and proud. SsangYong badge there too. As a SsangYong owner, that fills me with joy. Check this out, Jacob.
Ooh.
It's actually one of the cheapest cars to come with a 3.5 ton towing capacity. Very nice.
Big ups.
Big ups, and especially when you can get into the range for like 49 grand or something like that. Oh, Jacob, what about this?
Oh my God. Automatic
2,
tailgate.
1.
Powered
tailgate. Yeah, how unreal is that? So you actually get an okay amount of space. It's not earth-shattering. You can take out this parcel shelf thing, and then you get a little bit more space. But we want to put that one back in, Jacob. Can I tell you why?
Why do you want to put it back in?
Here's why. Now, we
Oh.
have a flat loading floor, and without that, there would be a hump in the floor.
Yeah, we don't like humps.
As I said, plenty of space in there with the third row down, which is pretty good. And then you can drop this second row and get even more space, Jacob.
It's very practical, actually.
It is very practical, Jacob. Let's move on to the interior.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, friend. Can we talk about the interior now of the SsangYong Rexton?
Dude, holy crap.
Holy crap.
It feels like a bloody Louis Vuitton handbag in here.
It does, like it's genuinely really nice. This isn't even like diamond stitch, this is like cross-stitched leather across the dash. Here again on the door panels, these Napa leather seats, at least in the ultimate trim we're in here, Jacob.
Of course we are. We are car journalists.
Oh, look, I'm not gonna lie, if you want like a bit of luxury in your daily commute, I would highly recommend going for the top of the range because these Napa leather seats are heated and cooled as well. They feel so comfortable, very supportive. You can adjust them in pretty much any way you really need to. Getting into a good driving position is super easy, and it's just like, it feels like a really nice place to be. Other things as well, you have this interesting pattern here. I guess it's meant to look metal, same as up here.
Would you describe it as tetramatic?
I would. If you want to get that reference, go watch our SsangYong Musso review after this. Soft touch materials pretty much everywhere as well. And that's really important because it soaks up road noise. And this thing is quite quiet on the road.
Yeah. Oh.
Terrible horn. The steering wheel, it's nice to hold on to, a good leather unit. The button layout is a little bit confusing, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just because it's a bit slow to respond. And when I say slow to respond, I mean the digital instrument cluster up ahead of you. It's like a few frames per second. It's very confusing to me. Anyway, you can see a bunch of information, so I guess it's nice to have, and it's standard across the range, so I guess can't really complain either. This steering wheel, by the way, is heated as well. So again, really, really well spec'd straight from the get-go, except for the missing side steps.
SsangYong.
SsangYong.
We need some bloody side steps.
What you doing there? Check out these aircon control.
Ooh.
Those are some good aircon controls, man, because they're physical, they're just there, you know how to use them, even I know how to use them. The other thing that's not so great, this display here, it's just a bit hard to use because any sunlight and it just becomes totally washed out. It is very snappy though, you can't fault how quick it is to respond.
It's just the display itself, I think, is not the best.
Correct. It does come with wired Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto, so I guess you can't really complain there. By the way, Jacob, I didn't mention this. You press this, flick that away. Got a couple of cup holders, 2 USB-A ports, and a wireless charger.
Impressive.
It doesn't really need to be covered up, but I guess it's a cool look anyway. You got your drive mode selector here, Jacob. You can go between power, winter, and eco.
I guess eco is the default, right?
Eco is the default. You've also got your four-wheel drive selector here as well, if you want to go into 4 high or 4 low. But when you're just driving around on sealed surfaces, i.e. a road, you are a rear-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive car. So keep that in mind. It's not a permanent 4-wheel drive system like you'd find in a Mitsubishi Pajero Sport. The other thing I love, it's the sunroof.
It's a bloody sunroof.
Sometimes I wish I was Spider-Man, you know? I could just pull myself up.
You could do that if you just worked out.
You're like a motivational speaker, you know that? Oh, look at this. A nice big glove box and also some pretty okay sized door bins. Not the biggest, not the smallest. That's how I live. Jacob, let's check out the back seats.
Let's do it.
Jacob, is that seat in your way?
Yeah, can you move it forward, please?
Absolutely, I can.
Oh, I love that feature.
You've got the luxury Korean feature. It's also in my SsangYong Chairman. Jacob, I'm but a 5'11" man. I've actually got heaps of legroom. Toe room as well is very good. Headroom is actually pretty decent as well. So you've also got stadium style seating. So my legs are at a decent angle. It's good to see in a car like this because sometimes your bum can be really down low to the floor and it's just not a nice experience.
Yeah, you're popping a bit of a Slavic squat.
Wait, sitting in SsangYong Rexton. Very nice matte pockets there as well. The Napa leather extends to the back. Oh, this diamond quilting looks so nice. Check this out, Jacob. Oh,
That is luxe.
oh, press a button, it opens up. Nice, lots of storage. And a couple of cup holders with a little storage area for your phone too.
Bloody hell, man.
Yeah, nice.
That's sort of everything.
Couple of air vents here as well. You've got 2 USB-A ports, a 12-volt socket, and a little storage area down there. And quality back here as well. Very nice. It's all very diamond quilted and stitching. Look at this.
Oh my God, you've disappeared.
You can literally lie down in the back of your SsangYong Rexton. The person behind you is not going to love it because, look, I can get behind myself. It is a 2-stage process of pulling down the seat and then you're having to fold it forward. It's really heavy. But anyway, once you get back there, as I said, 5'11", I barely have enough room. Also, you only get air vents and a 12-volt socket on the right-hand side. So passengers on the left-hand side are going to scream, literally scream.
Put your least favorite child there.
Quite literally. They're going to be warm and not very happy. But anyway, a bit weird, but it's okay in a pinch for an adult, I suppose. Not the best 7-seater. If you want to see a better 7-seater, go check out a Ford Everest review. It just does a better job.
Yeah, and also we have to mention the lack of curtain airbags in the third row is a little bit alarming for a family car.
It is a little bit, it's a bit saddening for a family car. It should have it all the way because really that's where your kids are going to go. Don't you want to protect their little heads?
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Maybe not if they were my kids.
Maybe not that left side passenger.
Yeah. All right, Jacob, I think it's enough dilly-dally dollying. Let's drive this.
Okay.
Alrighty, friend. Driving the SsangYong Musso. No, Rexton.
You slipped up,
You
bro.
better beat that horn.
You slipped up. I caught you slipping. Ooh. It's very high pitched.
Let's talk about what's powering this thing. A 2.2 litre turbo diesel engine. Technically, it's the same engine as a SsangYong Musso.
Ah, so you were right.
That's where I got confused. It puts out more power though.
How does that make sense?
148 kilowatt of power, 441 newton meters of torque. It's actually quite a substantial.
It's like 10% more.
And friend, that's a little bit curious to me because in the SsangYong Musso, apparently the reason it has the lower power output is because it doesn't need AdBlue, but this car doesn't have AdBlue. So I don't get it. I don't get it, SsangYong.
I'm confused.
You tell me in the comment section just below that like button why the heck this thing has so much goddamn power. Speaking of, let's put it into power mode. Power mode, right down there.
It says it. Give it some powerful sauce around this one. Oh.
I don't want to go too hard because these Nexon tyres are a bit on the poo end.
Look. Oh my. Yeah. It's a little bit. I will say it's very unstable.
I don't know why they put these bad tyres on cars, you know?
Yeah.
Nexon tyres, I'm sorry Nexon, if you're watching this, I am sorry. But you have to make some of the worst tyres out there.
And look, someone has to do it, right? So there has to be someone that makes the worst tyres. Unfortunately, it's you.
Can you make a tyre that actually has some level of grip? Because I swear, you put your foot down, you turn a corner a little bit, and it's like, oh,
you want to drift?
Oh, you want to lose the rear end? Oh wow. Anyway, so first thing I would do, friend, to this car is rip off these Nexon tyres and put on something else.
Also, if you want to go off-road in it, they're probably a little big as well. They're 20-inch wheels, so...
That's true. It's not going to work out for you. But let's see how this thing goes, giving it some sauce. We do have a Hyundai-sourced 8-speed automatic transmission, which is different to the 6-speed Aisin unit you get in the Musso, but it's okay. It responds decently enough.
Does it?
It's a bit slow. It's a little bit slow.
It's careful.
Oh.
We've got a sign on the road.
That is a bit of debris.
Yeah. But no, I personally, I found around town it was very lurchy, especially from a standstill. In stop-start traffic, it's honestly a pretty bad experience.
I'll tell you what though, it's going around these corners okay for a large, fat SUV.
Oh God.
Oh, please don't lose the rear end.
It's always a mild chance.
I'll tell you what I'm loving about this though, the comfort.
Yeah, it's very soft suspension. It's very soft.
It's just a nice, comfy ride, man.
Yeah.
Honestly. when you consider the price, like the driving experience itself is just totally fine. I don't think it's going to blow your mind, but I guess what car at this price point would blow your mind in this class?
I mean, the Musso.
The Musso.
But it's a different car.
It's different.
I feel like on the freeway, this is a really comfy car.
It's just a good cruiser.
Yeah.
God, you're good.
Yeah.
Guess where we are, Jacob?
Oh my God. We're already at Saucy Corner.
Is there a performance? Oh, let's just do tire pressure. We want to make sure that's okay. Tickle my very small pickle. Here we go, baby.
I'm so scared.
Come on. 2.2 litre turbo diesel. There was no tire squeal, and there was a little bit of a shove in the back.
Yeah.
It's actually okay. All right.
That was actually all right.
We're coming up to daddy hairpin number 1. Oh no, it's a little bit wet. I don't want to lose it.
There's some moisture.
Look,
Hey.
it's not braking traction. This, we often have to cross our hands, and we're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, little Nexon, don't scream.
That wasn't as terrible as I expected, I'll be honest.
No, it's actually okay.
Yeah.
Look, I think that's the moral of the story here. It's just totally fine.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
the steering's pretty direct, as you commented, even though you had to cross your hand. Yeah, be careful about that one.
Yeah, it's a bit of buddy roll
This
there.
will not pass the moose test.
No.
Yeah, you did have to cross your hands over.
I did have to cross my hands over.
Yeah.
But I kind of have to do that with most 7-seat off-road SUVs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, friend. Let's launch the bad boy.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, friend. It's time to launch the bloody SsangYong Rexton.
Are you in power mode?
Absolutely, Daddy's in power mode.
Hell
Check
yeah.
down there. It says power. Hopefully the GoPro can see it. Can you fist me? Let's do this. Brake booster. Build up some boost. Oh, yes. Oh, go next and go.
Bit of a shove.
It's actually right.
Come on.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
It's doing pretty okay.
yeah.
That's for a 7-seat off-road SUV with a 4-cylinder.
It's actually pretty good.
It's actually pretty good. 0 to 110.34 seconds. All right, let's get into our final thoughts.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, friend. Final thoughts on the SsangYong Rexton. Can I give it to you straight?
You can give it to me as straight as you want.
I think it's pretty good. I think at its price point, a lot of the issues that it has are pretty excusable. I say pretty a lot. You're pretty.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I don't know, man. It's one of those cars that's kind of forgettable.
It is a little bit forgettable. There is going to be a facelift-ish thing soon. I don't know if it's going to make a huge amount of difference to the underpinnings of this car. But again, at its price point, you know, it's hard to fault. What would you get? A base model Isuzu MUX? And even then, it's probably not going to be that amazing. You can let us know what you guys think, though, down in the comment section. Would you buy a SsangYong Rexton? Do you own one? And have you replaced the tires out of frustration? Because I would.
Yeah.